Well, tonight, BISD board members have a bit more clarity on what next year's budget will look like, although no one will know until the RIF takes effect and layoffs are voted on. KFTM's Leslie Rangel was at the meeting. She has more on what the BISD budget shows and what the district could have done to stop the deficit. Leslie?
Yes, Kelly, the BISD student movement to save teachers in their fine arts programs were loud and present at today's meeting again. The weather may have kept large crowds like Monday away, but it was very clear the students are ready to learn more about what has happened that led to a $15 million district deficit. Here's a recap on what the district discussed this evening.
Much to share with you tonight as it relates to the budget.
It wasn't exactly a packed house, but students, parents, teachers, and community members were here, all ears to see what the budget workshop would reveal.
It's good to see that students are involved in the process and that they have a real passion and interest in their school district.
A district that has a $15 million deficit some board members attribute to financial mismanagement.
The consultant was saying that we passed the budget amendments before the checks are cut, but we've already taken the product, or we've taken whatever it is that we're receiving, and so we basically spent the money.
Money this board member says needs to be handled more carefully and under more watchful eyes. His example, the BISD Police Department.
Well, the example I was using with the police department is if they budgeted 1.9 and spent 3.8 million, have we gone back and looked to see if the $3.8 million was effectively spent? And if it is effectively spent, that's okay. Let's budget off of that.
According to district financial consultants, BISD spends money even before the board approves it.
I'm just trying to make sure that every department we've gone through to see how much fat is in the department. If they're running lean, then let's budget what we spent. If they're not running lean, then we need to cut out the fat before we go to the teachers and start taking them out.
A lockdown on money the consultant himself and the TEA conservator agree on.
What it shows is that the district needs to get more tighter controls in the budget.
We're trying to improve the process to the point where we have much better and much more realistic information.
Some students admit they're not sure about specifics, but one thing is clear. They're here to learn with open eyes and open ears.
Again, the superintendent did remind the board tonight and the public they will not have a more accurate picture of next year's budget until specific areas to be cut are identified. The board again is expected to vote on those cuts at next Thursday's board meeting. Reporting live in the studio, Leslie Rangel, KFDM 6 News.